Okay, so now let's continue our discussion on the 2024 DSE Econ Paper 1. And in this video, I would like to share about the question 37, which is, I think, quite a tricky question in that year. And this question is examined about the quantity theory of money. Let's recall the quantity theory of money. It is M times V equals to P times Y. Okay, let's recall the M refers to the money supply, V refers to the velocity of money circulation. What does V actually means? And the velocity of public circulation means, for example, I would like to buy something in a fish shop, and I pay this $100 bank note to the seller of the fish, and then the seller of the fish use this $100 banknote to pay something else, like to purchase something in the supermarket. Okay, so in this scenario, the $100 banknote is transferred like 2 times. Okay, so the velocity of circulation is 2. Okay, so if we have more velocity of money circulation, we will produce more nominal GDP, because we have more production. We paid more times of this $100 to for more production for goods and services. Okay, so this will affect the nominal supply. Okay. Yeah, so let's see the options. P means price level and Y means real GDP, or the real output. Okay, so usually when we see this type of questions, we would attend to convert it to a percentage change. Okay, so like if the money supply increased by 5%, and in DSE syllabus, we assume the velocity of money circulation remains unchanged, which should be constant, because it will not fluctuate a lot. So we just, for simplicity, we assume it's a constant. Okay, so I assume the money supply will increase by 5% and remains unchanged in the velocity of circulation of money, and equals to, I assume the price level increases by 3%. Okay, so what's the percentage change in the real GDP? Okay, I assume the growth rate is X%. So as MV equals to PY, so we can cross it out. Now cross this out, because this can be simplified. So the remaining, we only have 1 plus 5% equal to 1 plus 3% times 1 plus X%. Okay, so 1 plus 5% is 1.05, and 1.03 times 1 plus X%. Okay, so after some simple calculations, we can derive X finally equals to 1.94%. Okay, which is nearly 2%. In DSE, for simplicity, we will tend to not to calculate such thing like this. We can just like this: percentage change in M equals to percentage change plus percentage change in V equals to percentage change in P plus percentage change in Y. Yeah, so when we substitute the numbers in, we can see the Y is 2%. Yeah, but this is not accurately correct. This is just an approximate result. But we can derive the approximate result like this. So for simplicity, we just use this formula. So when in DSE, when we would like to convert this into a percent change, we can just convert this times into this product into a sum of a percent change. Okay, so we can just write like this. Okay, so this formula is very important for our calculations later. Okay, let's clear this, because I think most of you guys were not interested in this proof. Okay, so let's go to the main topic. Okay, A, an increase in money supply, which is means a positive number here, will not affect the nominal output in the long run. Okay, so we just mentioned, we assume 0% percentage change here, and in the long run, we assume the real GDP, the change is also 0%, which is remain constant for the real GDP, because in the long run, the output will be determined by the long run aggregate supply, which is usually fixed. Okay. So in this scenario, we can see the percentage change of these two as the same. So the increase in money supply, I assume it rises by 5%. The price level will also rises by 5%. So what is the nominal output? The nominal output is P times Y, because Y is only the real output. When we times the price level, it becomes the nominal output. Yeah, nominal output is consider both the price level changes and the real output changes. Okay, so the nominal output will also increase by 5%. So the increase in money supply will affect the nominal output. So this is the wrong answer. Okay, let's go to option B. If the money supply growth rate is constant, now be careful, this is growth rate, not if the money supply is constant, but it is the money supply growth rate is constant. So what means by money supply growth rate is constant? It means that it consistently increased by like 3%. So when the first year money supply is 100, the second year's money supply should be 103, and the third year it should be like 106.09. So this is consistently increased by 3% over years. Yeah, this is the true meaning of the money supply growth rate is constant. Okay, so when we increase consistently by 3%, in the long run we assume this is also 0%. The price level will also be constant. Yeah, but this one is wrong, because it should not be the price level will also be constant. It should be the inflation rate is also constant, because the percentage change in P at price level, it means inflation rate. Inflation rate means the percentage change in the price level. Okay, so this is wrong, because it should be the growth rate of price level will also be constant, but not the price level itself. Yeah, instead the price level should increase or decrease by this percentage. Okay, so B is also wrong. Okay, let's see option C. If the price level is constant, which means the price level changes is 0%. Okay, because price level is constant, it means the price level all consistently 100, 100, 100. It also can be 100 or 10, 110, 110. It means the inflation rate is 0, because the price level remains unchanged. And this case, it can be short run or long run, because it does not state it's a long run scenario. Okay, so a decrease in real output will lead to a decrease in money supply. Okay, it seems that it satisfies the equation. So let's draw a star next to it. Okay, the last one, option D. If the real output growth rate is 0, which means that this one is 0, the price level growth rate will be equal to the money supply growth rate. Wow, this also satisfies the equation. Yeah, this is seems to be correct. So wow, we have two answers here. C and D seems to be both of them are correct. But in DSE we only have one answer, and in that year this question is failed. Yeah, it didn't cancel. So this question only have one answer. So one of them is wrong. So which of them is wrong? The fact is, option C is not the correct answer, because although it satisfies the equation, one of the point we always miss that is in quantitative theory of money, we have to consider about the sequence, which should be this one occurs first, and this one affect this one, but not the opposite. Yeah, let's think some examples. We have a lot of cases which will will affect our real output, like when the government distribute consumption vouchers, or it would like to invest some money in some infrastructures like building new airports or building new schools. It also contributes to investment. Yeah, we know that these things will lead to an increase in the real output. Yeah, such increase in investment so AD increases, real output increases. But let's think about, does this contribute to the change to the money supply? It seems not. Because when the government invests more money in building airports, it does not seems to affect the money supply, because money supply is determined by CP plus D, which is currency in public circulation plus deposits. It seems that this thing does not affect CP and D. So we cannot say that when this one increases, it will lead to an increase in money supply. Yeah, this is a wrong statement. So C is not a correct answer, because it says a decrease in real output will lead to a decrease in money supply. So this sequence is wrong. Okay, so it implies that D is the final correct answer, because it does not have the sequence. It only states that the growth rate of this one will be equal to the money supply growth rate. It does not says that this one will contribute to the change of this one. Yeah, it does not have the sequence. Yes, it does not say that there is a sequence here. So D is our final correct answer.